Here are the top posts from askreddit on the 1st of November 2019.
NecroKitty. askreddit has hit 25 million subscribers. Insert party parrots here.
I'm not even on here. Starbuck was a famous Canadian bull, whose genome was so desirable that his sperm sold for $25 million during his life, and he has more than 200,000 daughters.
2EZYO. To the bar, everyone. The first 25 million beers are on me.
Sex rock and roll. The population of Australia is listed as 24,898,152 by the UN in 2019. So there are more askredditors than Australians. Rick and Butters. Have you ever bumped into your cat outside of your house in the neighborhood? How was the interaction?
Cool Ranch baby. When I was a kid we lived near the school and my cat would listen for the recess bell and come find me on the playground. She got confused when I went to junior high and wasn't there at recess anymore.
FORGOTTENPASSWORD 5. He froze, slowly backed up a few steps and ran home. Another time I was going for a walk and heard him meowing. He emerged from a nearby bush and did his pick-me-up dance. I carried him about a half-mile home. He was very pleased with himself. Edit 2. The picture is safe for work. I tried to fix it but don't know if it worked.
Prawn Leam. I came across my cat down the road near the busy main road. I was concerned that she would get run over, so I picked her up and decided to walk her home. She didn't mind at first as she is quite used to being picked up, but it was a good 5-minute walk to our house and she started to struggle more and more on the way up to a point where I struggled to contain her. When I finally got home I could not get the keys out of my pocket as I needed to restrain her. So I knocked the door. My girlfriend came to the door and looked at me as if I was crazy. I said, I found Charlie near the main road. I didn't know she roams that far, so I brought her back to avoid her getting run over. She stared at me for another 10 seconds before she said, "That's not Charlie. Charlie is asleep on the sofa." Lonely Pauper. Masturbation becomes an Olympic sport judged like ice skating on presentation, skill, complexity, and execution. How would you win?
Metaiwadam. Fuck competing, I'm just here to watch the synchronized events.
Just me day. I'd go for the very difficult standing legs closed position. Start off standing up straight, shoulders back, eyes forward with slow, long pulls. Swift change to a head yank and a ball rub simultaneously. Got to use both hands to impress at this level. As I near completion lean backwards into the crab position so that when I come it spurts out, shooting straight up in the air like a fountain. Edit. Thank you for the awards, random internet strangers. I'm glad my cum shot made you all happy.
Clown donkey. The crowd cheers in anticipation. I take a deep breath. This is your moment, clown donkey. All those days you spent masturbating while your friends were out chasing girls and having sex. All those times you got called a wanker. All those suspensions for inappropriate behavior you got in secondary school. This is when it all becomes worth it. I lube up my hands and drop my trousers. The crowd falls silent. Thug thug thug. Everything is going well, but then, childhood flashback. I'm at my uncle's wedding, standing in the church with my pants down. There is cum on floor. My father is screaming at me, "Damn it, clown donkey. You're never going to make it at masturbating. Stop being such a wanker." Single quote. "Damn it, clown donkey. You're never going to make it at masturbating. Stop being such a wanker." Damn it, clown donkey. You're never going to make it at masturbating. Stop being such a wanker. Damn it, clown donkey. You're never going to make it at masturbating. Stop being such a wanker. Echoes through my mind. I've lost focus. I begin to climax. There's no way this will beat the Russian performance. But then, who's that in the crowd? It's my father. I believe in you, son. I believe in you, says my father. I take a deep breath. I've gone too far to climax now. Thug thug thug. Thug thug thug. Squirt. I fall to the ground in exhaustion. The crowd cheers. I have beaten the Russian performance and set a new world record. That's my boy, says my father. I approach my father and we embrace. All I ever wanted was to make you proud, Dad, I say. You did, son, you did. I love you. I love you too, Dad. Fade to black.
Katie. Men of Reddit. What is one thing that instantly makes you think that a girl is girlfriend material?
Human instincts. Someone that is visibly excited to see me and sad to see me go.
Call me Kami 94. Once went on a date with the Niger Boars girl. We had talk about times where one is hungry and how much of a sloth I am. Once I hit the bed even though I'm extremely hungry. So what happens the next night? She gets into my garden, 2 to 3 meters away from hers, and knocks on my window. I open my window just to see her smile, and in her hands she holds 2 sandwiches for us to eat. Fell for her instantly. IH8 Pod 6. An old man once told me this, and the more I've thought about it, the more it makes sense. Find a girl that worries about you. On the face of it, it seems a little odd, but I get it. You may be nice and even extremely kind to a stranger, but you don't worry about the monsieur. If you worry about someone, it means their pain is your pain and their happiness is your happiness.
Muffin time. What common knowledge is actually completely false?
Victor Blimp Muscle. The Great Wall of China is not the only man-made structure that can be seen from space. In fact, it can't really be seen by the unaided eye in low orbit at all.
The Piper Man. If you ask an undercover cop if they're a cop, they don't actually have to tell you the truth. SPWF. There has never been a reported account of someone putting razor blades in people's candy on Halloween. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.